don't know, Rue's all Scrooge McDuckin in her vault. So, I don't know, maybe she can share a couple shekels one of these days.
Hi, this is Ashley Victoria Robinson coming to you live from the Popverse here at Emerald City ComicCon, and I'm here with two legends, two dolls, two of the greatest actors to ever come out of a drag franchise, Jinkx Monsoon and BenDeLaCreme. Welcome!
Well, thank you. We're so happy to be here.
Oh, you're a firecracker, Ashley. That just came out of nowhere.
Well, I'm an Aries, but you're the redhead.
Oh. I get along very well with fire signs.
This is going to go well. It's going to go really well. So I was asking you earlier, but I would love for you to tell everyone, this is your first Emerald City Comic-Con. How has it been?
It's been amazing so far. Yeah, we've done a lot of drag cons, but this is our first time at a Comic-Con, and everybody's been so welcoming, and the energy's so great. It's very fun.
Plus, we're next to Harvey Guillen, and he's such a sweetheart. He keeps doing Betty Davis impressions at us.
So you haven't, no one's chasing anybody down with a nice pic or anything like that?
Not so far, no. We had a really lovely lunch with Elvira yesterday, and she didn't pull a knife on us or anything.
Wow.
She's the mistress of the dark, you know.
She is known for that dagger, too, so I'm surprised that nothing came out.
Apparently, you can't carry it on a plane.
How have the fans been? I know we talked a little bit about that before, but how have they been coming up to you? How has the autographing been?
Oh, it's amazing.
It's been really, really lovely, actually. We've been having such wonderful conversations with people who remind us of ourselves when we were little comic book obsessed. I mean, for me, it was, it was all X-Men and video games. Yeah.
But there's been we have so many lovely interactions with especially some of the younger fans who really sort of grew up with us, which makes you feel horribly old, but is the reality. It's our reality. And, and they just have such amazing things to say about the impression that we've made. And that's just a really wonderful thing to hear when suddenly you realize that you've aged very rapidly, but it's meant something to someone.
I would say very well. I wouldn't say rapidly. I'd say very well.
Thank you.
Yeah, because it's like they're at the same age I was when I discovered drag queens, and the whole world opened up for me once I discovered drag queens, as you can imagine.
It was drag queens and then the first wig from your grandma, right?
Yeah. Nana was like a big supporter of the drag, and she was brutally honest when I didn't look good.
That's a good grandma, though. But you both talked about your past geeky experiences, so I'd be remiss if I didn't ask, which actor or superhero do you think would look best in drag?
Oh, I have been thinking that we should put Harvey in drag this weekend.
Yes.
I have to say that. But,
Yes.
which actor or superhero, that is a wide range.
I don't want to restrict you.
Oh, I don't know. I'd like to see all three Spider-Mans doing sort of I'd like to do like a Supremes act with the multiverse of Spider-Mans.
I think you could at least get Andrew Garfield. We're claiming it right here next year. The Queens are putting Andrew Garfield in drag.
Oh, let's put Manny Jacinto in drag.
Oh,
Yes.
I just want an excuse to rub grease all
I just want to be in a room with him. Yeah.
Now, you are both Seattle queens. We are here in Emerald City Comic-Con in the heart of Seattle. How has Seattle how has Seattle influenced who you are as performers today?
Oh, in lots of ways, actually. We talk about this a lot. But I think for me there was so much diversity in the type of performance you could do and make a good go doing it in Seattle. You could do cabaret, you could do club work, burlesque. DeLa worked heavily in burlesque. I was working in every last shanty in town. And
Soft shoeing on every pool table.
And Seattle actually produces a lot of world-class talent. I don't know that we boast about that enough.
It's true. Yeah, I moved here in 2007, and I just happened to hit it at the right time. It was such a renaissance. There was so much crossover, as Jinkx said, between the stand-up comedy scene, the music scene, the contemporary dance scene, drag, burlesque, and I feel like that just really formed how we both make work. And you go all over the place, and people people sort of have this, like, oh, there's a real Seattle flavor. But the flavor is really just a melange of all the other flavors that we've been steeped in.
It's not just Starbucks and salmon from the Pike Place Market.
Well, there's a lot of that, too.
You both defined your seasons of Drag Race and then redefined the All-Star seasons that you were both on. So what trope or industry are you breaking through next?
Oh, we just keep chipping away at doing more and more original and scripted work between the two of us. We're about to take our holiday tour on tour for the 5th consecutive year and the 4th year on tour, which is all done completely in-house. DeLa produces and directs it. We co-write it. We co-star in it. And that's kind of the philosophy with which we're operating right now is we want to be the ones creating the work that we want to see in the world, and it's an exciting place to be together.
It is, and we've already broken into film with our self-produced Jinkx DeLa Holiday Special, but I think next we have our sights set on a series.
Ooh, I love that. Hulu, they already destroyed the ratings on the holiday special. Let's bring it back. Now, you did mention the Jinkx DeLa Holiday Special and the Christmas tour. A lot of Yuletide feelings from you. Any chance at a Halloween special or a Samhain special, perhaps?
Well, I have been doing a show in Seattle for many years called Beware the Terror of Gaylord Manor, which is our haunted house Halloween film. We haven't gotten it back on its feet since COVID struck, but I'm definitely working on it, and I have big plans for the future of that show. So.
And as two creatives who have really strong points of view and two characters with really strong points of view, what is your collaboration like? You talked a little bit about DeLa handling some of the producing, but what is the day-to-day of working together like?
She locks me in her basement, and I'm not allowed to leave until the script's written. And by about halfway through, I develop Stockholm Syndrome, and that gets us through the end of the tour.
Okay, blink twice if you need help, and we'll send Harvey over.
Okay, to be fair, she gets plenty of bread crusts. She's fine.
So I would love also to know, what is your advice to aspiring creators? Because you have mastered or mistressed, probably more appropriately, a number of different mediums in various different roles.
I would say follow your passions. Don't try to do, we have never done anything because it was cool to do. You know what I mean? We just we follow our whims. And I think that when folks try too hard to do what they perceive audiences wanting, it doesn't ring as true. I think what we do feels very genuine because of that.
Yeah, do what's authentic to you. And also know thyself. If you've got certain strengths, but you know you're lacking in other areas, maybe team up with someone who possesses those strengths, so that you don't have to do the work that you're bad at. So then you get to shine at the work that you're good at, like being flawlessly talented at all times.
And also, I would say, don't wait till you're ready. You're never going to be ready. Just do stuff. Just do it.
You never feel like an adult. Newsflash, there's not a switch that clicks and all of a sudden you're like, oh, I'm an adult now. I'm going to get that 401k going.
Wait, drag doesn't come with a 401k?
Shockingly not. I don't know. Rue's all Scrooge McDuckin in her vault. So, I don't know. Maybe she can share a couple shekels one of these days.
And here in the Popverse, we like to celebrate the best in TV, movies, and comics. So what are you both geeking out about right now that you're not working on?
Oh, I've got to catch up on, this is just the Harvey Guillen appreciation post, but I've got to catch up on what we do in Shadows, because not only Harvey, but my friend Natasha Dimitrio's on that, and she's so beautiful. She's got so many wonderful shows. She's got a sketch show called Ellie and Natasha, or Natasha and Ellie. And then, anyway, I could go on and on about all the talented friends we've made in this journey.
Well, and all of, a lot of the cast of Our Flag Means Death is here right now, which is an incredible show. And I actually just finished power watching the show by the same showrunner, which is there were only 2 seasons of People of Earth. But, oh my God, what a brilliantly written show. So I can't wait to see what comes next out of Our Flag Means Death because, brilliant writing.
2 shows with incredibly beautiful casts as well. Well, thank you so much for joining us today here in the Popverse, Jinkx and DeLa. Thank you for joining us here at your very first Emerald City Comic Con. Please let everybody watching at home know where they can support you, where they can come see you live, and where they can check out your holiday special.
I'm at the Jinkx on Instagram, at Jinkx Monsoon everywhere else. And you can find out all the information about us on our respective websites, BenDeLaCreme.com, JinxMonsoon.com, and then you can go to Jinkx and DeLa for all things holiday tour related.
.com. It's JinxandDeLa.com if that wasn't
I think
clear.
that was implied. JinxandDeLa.com.
Could have been a .org. It could have been a .edu.
No, we got that .com money, baby.
.r, .fr, .il, all of them. Thank you again for joining us. Thank you so much for watching. I have been Ashley Victoria Robinson, and we will see you next time.